You're watching TDR TV, the home of Team Buxton Racing.
This week, my daddy's racing at...
So that's race one done at Buxton. So we always knew it was going to be a bit of a test session today because we have done that much on the kart, it's unreal. So we've basically just reset every setting we ever had. We've gone back to Billy Basics as best we could because I think that were a way of doing it. And in the first race we just didn't seem to have a lot of straight line speed. That was because it looked like there were one of the rear hubs were loose. And I think we were getting brake disc was sticking a little bit, so it just scrubbed a little bit of straight line speed off in race one. So unfortunately we finished literally just outside points, so it weren't that bad, but it wasn't as fast as what we've had it round here before. So that was race one done and dusted. Done some tweaks, let's see what happens on race two today. How do's, race two. Bit mucky this time. One issue I had, I use light enhancing glasses unless it's raining or if it's shale, and I got hit and my glasses went flying. So I've just done 6 or 7 laps with no shades on, which is not the best thing to do in the world. I didn't know whether I had to pull up or not, so I just carried on going. Drifters have been on, so I have just had bullet after bullet full of rubber in my face. Moral of the story is though, we finished in 10th. Possibly could have done a bit better. I think at one point we were further up, but we took a big hit. Turns 1 and 2 was a fast corner, and a bit of a train hit us, and we were about an inch off of hitting the wall, but we didn't, so win-win. Got back on, and like I said, we managed to finish 10th. Definitely had a bit more pace again then, but I don't think we're quite up to what we've had before, so don't know what else to do. I'm going to grease everything up, check it all over and see what we can get from it. But yeah, 10th, so that's some points. Messy race again. Bit of niggles going on. Don't involve us for once, so we ain't bothered. After both carts today, as the Lawsons aren't here, so that's been dropped off. We could really do without any damage because we have got to fix them both. And I'm only one man and my little sidekick, Cara. Hi! You ready for lots of mechanical work, especially if it's going to rain tomorrow?
Oh no.
We've got 2 to look after, haven't we?
We've got 4 wheels, we're going out.
So we've got 4 wheels, we're going out. So they've extended pits a bit up in Buxton, so we're now in pits near up top, and that's us. Pit walk. Good sign, bad sign, tweaking?
Tweaking, just a bit of loose chain.
How's today been going so far for you for 2 races down?
2 races. Cart's going well. First race I just didn't get the result basically. Second race I held on and got about 5th, I think it was in the end. So
good man.
Cart's good though. It's just
might even be better now.
Borderline whether you're skipping or fast around the corner.
Yeah, would you put that down to drifters? I think drifters when they're here they don't have to put some rubber down, don't they? It gets grippy. So yeah, we're
different tomorrow when you get a bit of rain.
So the track is literally a totally different colour to what it normally is. That's the problem when they do the drifting. So, but yeah, not a bad day really, is it? To say it's the winter. Not really bad at all. Oh look, Mr. Pratt's staring at me. He's thinking, don't come near me with this camera. How's your day going, Ethan? Yeah?
Is it PG, the channel, or not?
Yeah, sorry?
Is it PG, the channel?
Yeah, it tried to be.
Yeah.
You get away with shy?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shy.
No, not good. What are you finding?
It's bouncy. I tried putting this one up. Yeah, I was going back down again.
I think we're finding there's too much grip from drifters, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Would you agree with that, Lloydie?
What's that?
Too much grip from drifters.
Oh, ridiculous. Bring up tomorrow and it's absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's opposite tomorrow. It's going to be like an ice ring. Jared.
How are you doing?
Bit of an eventful day, mate.
Yeah.
Bit more damage.
Pulling Stoxkarts, isn't it?
Yeah, so they say. Yeah, that's a bit dangerous. That would definitely fail an MOT.
Yeah.
But this is the joys of stock carts. Is it a joy?
Oh,
Damage is available.
Oh, I love it.
But that's it. Oh, arm is here. So if you've watched the videos by now, you'll know that meeting finals are worth double point. We've just finished 7th in the meeting final. Then we had a Grand National, I think we came about 10th. And then for fun, you've seen videos, we did an opposite way around one. We're now off to Spoonies, because it's cold and we're hungry today. So obviously the music's quite good for this particular racing. This is us going opposite way around. I think most people know, but the whole stagger, the whole setup of the vehicles are set to go one way and one way only. The tracking is, the tyre sizes are, the tyre pressures are, the engine is mounted on the right side to go the other way. So everything about this race didn't make sense. We did actually finish 5th, which was good, but it was hard work. But it was a good bit of fun, so well done here. So it's 10:15. We've just got back from Spoonies. We're all set up, look. And lights are still on, music's still playing, and they're still bloody drifting, some of these nutbags. Seems to be that if they've still got tyres left and a bit of petrol in, they're going for it. Fair dues. It's the Buxton beer. Get it down, you. Brew time. So we woke up. Got a river running through us pit. If it can happen anywhere, it can happen in Buxton. And the only positive is we are literally the only gazebo still standing. So I really do feel for anybody else. Sorry guys, I think we made the decision to come down to the bottom of the pits last night. I think that's the only thing that saved our gazebo. So let's see how today plays on. Form the tools and everything are here. The track is, obviously just the track, it's wet. I won't say it's atrocious. Pits have held up pretty well as well. I don't like wind, that's a personal thing. I've always had a thing for wind. I can't stand it. Other than that, yeah. So, just a quick note on yesterday. Overall, we raced pretty well after initial first race where we were struggling. We did alright, we got some good points yesterday. But just a big shout out to Ian and Stockkarts, Jason and Claire as well, because we did 5 races yesterday. It was fantastic. Yeah, there was obviously in interest and wanted to make a day of it, so I did. So it was fantastic, including last race, which you'll see a video where we go wrong way around. I've already mentioned that. That's a straight. That's it, and that's it. Yeah, just thank you guys, enjoyed it. Let's see how today goes. It's bloody grim up north, I'll tell you that now.
No, they'll iron each other up.
sky, but it started absolutely wet through. We've just had race 1. It was quite wet. We were middle pack, and there were a restart. We started getting up positions, but unfortunately I didn't really have any brakes. We'd had to swap the plug-in and everything this morning, and I think one of the brake pads were a bit loose, so we had no brakes really. And this numpty here decided to get a bit giddy because he's made up a few places and he can't start to speed up. Went into the bottom corner too fast, realised I had no brakes to actually slow down, so turned and pirouetted. Look, I think to be fair, it was a nice pirouette. I reckon it was at least an 8 out of 10. Unfortunately then finished though with just a little roll back into the wall. So we saw back in the morning. Dawn, you're not a massive fan of wet racing, are you?
I hate it.
But you had a go, didn't you?
Yep.
So, Dawn actually didn't do too bad to be fair. I mean, I did spin twice and I still better, but that's a different story. But the fact is, she's actually trying. These karts aren't great in dry. When it's wet, it's risky. So, yeah, we're alright. We're just doing today really just as a bit of a try and enjoy it, as Cara said. We've only got 2 or 3 races now till end of the year, so I think now is the time to stop worrying about grades and racing and stuff and just start bloody enjoying it. So race 2's next, and then the final. See how it goes. Race 2 of the day done. It's been dry. It was dry, wasn't it? So we went for a dry setup, didn't we?
No. You panicked and went, oh, it's because we've got wheel pressures.
Would have been minutes till they went out with pressures. We'd set it low when it was dry. So we put dry setting on. We like the dry setting, it always works. And we came 8th. I think we crossed the line and literally the 4 or 5 of us all crossed together. So we were well up there. Anything could have happened. We found a decent line, stuck to it, and we're quite alright. Still a bit of slippiness on there, but other than that, moment. So we're just going to watch the F2s, then we've got a final, and then we're going to go home.
We are.
We're going to go home.
Off for a wish.
Off for a wish. So on that note, silly. That's brilliant, that. How's it been going? I might as well ask you a question then, Matt. How's today been? How's this weekend gone? You're still smiling.
I'm still smiling. I'm always smiling. I'm always smiling.
You are the happiest person in the world. Apparently I'm the grumpiest, so we're like yin and yang, aren't we?
Yeah, like 2 bloody bookends. Yeah. Apparently, Graham Willett called me the what was it? The jolliest man on the ovals, which I thought was quite pleasant.
Bless.
That was so very
I
pleasant.
think we need a special award for you, don't we?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
T-shirt made, don't we?
Yeah.
Jolliest man on the oval.
Yeah, jolliest man in the house. Good. I like that. So,
You need that on your car.
the jolliest man on the oval.
Make a sticker.
We'll make a sticker. Have you got room for one? We'll make you a sticker.
I've always got room for one somewhere. Straight across my visor. Like easy, yeah.
Enjoying it then, mate? Yeah?
We're all right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Still buzzing from last weekend, obviously. But 2 8s yesterday. Got took out in the final, and then it all went a bit tits up from there. Really? Oh, you had to say tits up on that.
Yeah.
Complete that bit out.
No, we'll keep it in. No, we'll keep it in. If you're happiest man in the world, I'm not bleeping stuff out for you as well. You're not having all ends of it. Grumpy?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, she's very. She's nice.
Definitely. It's too cold for her. Definitely. One more race today then, mate. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're
Now
going.
it's dried out.
We're going
It's
dry.
gone totally dry now,
we're
isn't
going dry. Yeah, we're going in dry, kids. Yeah.
it? It's no good dry. Good job this can't go, can it? This is going to have to be edited galore. So there you go. So yeah, well done, Mark. So due to issues with camera, we didn't get anything on the final, but we're finishing points. We'd lost a bit of pace from the previous race though. When we looked, the rear brake disc was sticking again, so the axle were going round, but it weren't free. We literally got one turn out at axle and it were gripping. So obviously when you're driving, yes, you can power through that, but it does slow you down. We could tell that there were a bit of old back, but I think we're going to have that problem till the end of the season now. When we got that damage last week, it bent all that back corner, which has meant that the actual brake disc is sticking. So we're going to have to see whether we can sort out quickly on that, just to get us to end of the year, because it could affect us at Endersford and Ipswich being big tracks. Other than that, we managed to get from basically a test session to actually getting it quite competitive, so we can't really complain at all. So that is Buxton really, not too bad at all. I think we got 24 points, averaging points in most of the races. 5 out of 7 of the races we got points in, so happy days really, guys. So yeah, that is Buxton. Next up, as just mentioned, is Hendersford. So on that note, city. So this week's video sponsor is Bat for Bolts. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Bat for Bolts are obviously well known in the area. They have quite a few branches. If you go on their website, you'll be able to narrow it down to the nearest branch. They've been going since 1972. They obviously do the tools. They've helped us out with a few of the tools, including a battery grinder this year when we were desperate, PPE, and then obviously the fasteners, the nuts, the bolts, the fasteners, everything they do. They've never let us down on anything we've needed for the kart or the race van, even the strangest things. So get yourself online, see where your local dealer is, and give them a try.